Get yourselves into a nice, comfortable space. You could be outdoors, indoors, laying down, sitting in a chair. You could be leaning up against a tree. Any place that's comfortable for you. And when you are ready, go ahead and bring your awareness to your breath. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest. The breath moving in and out, in and out. If you need to, go ahead and place a hand over your chest so you can feel this gentle rise and fall. Something so easy, so subconscious can power such a fabulous machine known as your vessel. And as you continue breathing, I want to imagine the breath as a beautiful golden light. And as you breathe in, I want you to imagine this light moving to all areas of your body, down the head and neck, down the shoulders, the arms, chest, torso, thighs, calves, toes, filling you with that beautiful golden light. And as you exhale, exhaling fully till there isn't any more air in the tank, imagining a beautiful silver light escaping you, putting this beautiful silvery light back out into nature. Continue breathing in gold, breathing out silver. Continue breathing. And now I want you to imagine a place that you feel most safe. This could be a favorite bedroom growing up. This could be your favorite spot by the creek. Perhaps a favorite part of your yard. Or maybe a place that you visited a long time ago with friends or family. But continue to try to bring this scene back to life. Try to remember it in as much detail as possible. The colors, the smells, the sounds. And once you have done that, created your very special place where you feel most safe, I want you to imagine yourself standing before you. Almost an exact replica. The person that you are today standing before you. I want you to look at yourself in as much detail as possible. And I want you to be a witness to the thoughts that come to mind when you see yourself, the words. If any of these words or thoughts are self-critical, analyzing, saying this should be more like this, I wish I didn't have this, be reminded that we're not here to celebrate the wants of the ego. Yes, of course, the ego may wish us to look like something out of a magazine. But we know even that is either photoshopped or AI these days. You, however, are a real person, a real living, breathing human being with strengths and weaknesses like any other human being, with wants and desires, dreams and aspirations, wanting to feel a sense of community, wanting to feel love for self, analyzing our missions and our journeys. You are one, a part of a whole, a beautiful whole. And when all humans come together, what beauty there is. Not only the beauty in which we see with our eyes, but that we can feel with our intuition. The strengths and the weaknesses of the whole. The sovereignty of the whole. The power of the whole. Differing ideas and perspectives. Differing timelines standing side by side, willing to help one another. And this you see in the person standing before you, which is you. And now I would like your higher self to speak to the person standing right before you. And I want you to allow your higher self to sing the praises of this wonderful human. Allow the higher self to tell you how strong you are, gorgeous, magical, healing, one who brings people together. Maybe your magic is in your creations, or your way with words, or how you paint with color. Perhaps your magic is being able to sense the energy of a room when you walk in. Perhaps you connect to animals or small children in a way that might be difficult for others. But I want you to allow yourself, your higher self, to point out all of your strengths, but as well as your weaknesses, because we have to see ourselves as a whole. We have to know what those weaknesses are so that we may turn them into a strength. We need to know what our strengths are so that we can strengthen them even further and find creative ways to utilize those strengths. So continue singing your praises while also gaining clarity on things that you could improve. Perhaps widening a perspective, perhaps a shadow to work on. But this is all wonderful because now we know. They no longer live in obscurity or hidden in the shadows, but brought to the light so they can be healed. I want you to thank yourself for joining you here. Don't forget to show them a big smile. Give yourself a hug. And remind this person how much you love them unconditionally. That your love extends beyond the physical vessel. There's no expectation. You don't need to get an A on the exam. You don't need to have a certain amount of money in your bank account or a particular type of possession. That you are loved just as you are. And therefore you love yourself just as much as you would love all other human beings. When you feel ready, come back to your body. Go ahead and start to breathe in nice and deep. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, go ahead and stretch and open your eyes.